Wait, let me throw this up there real quick. All right, guys. So I set this thing up right now. I'm live on Facebook and I'm live on YouTube. I've been on Facebook in forever, so at least not live. So I decided to do that. Why not, right? Happy 4th of July, everybody. So what I'm going to do, and this might be boring to some people, but I'm sitting here on my YouTube live stream showing, like I'm cleaning one of my tanks and stuff, and everybody on there, well, most people, I'm kind of, and the people at least listening, sorry about this, everything's moving all of a sudden, but I got to set this up somewhere steady, right? So I got my my webcam sitting on a chair, but it's not really wanting to focus. So anyway, and I have a group page out there, right? And I like to share it with people. That water's almost filled up too. Camera's crooked, but I don't care. So basically here's my 150-gallon tank, right? Right, and it's crooked. I know that. I get it. I can see it. I don't get to talk with many people on here about. I want to be back and forth. I will be back, and I will talk with the camera. I'm just finishing this tank right now. Ciao, cat. So get me in this picture here. Leave? I don't want to leave. Sorry, guys. I'm like, me and technology with like this stuff is kind of crazy. But yeah, so I wanted to come up here and just why not just put some time up here a little bit and show you guys what I got, what I've had for a long time. And I know I've put pictures up, and I know there's people out there who's like, fish are boring, which I get. That's just not your thing. It's cool, completely. And yeah, I just want to share it. So this right here, and this is on YouTube also. Everybody's already seen this. They know. Is a 150-gallon tank. Okay, see a lot of glare and everything. And to maintain one of these things, it takes a lot of work. It can, but if you have a system down, then you don't have to worry about it. But it's right now. I'm literally doing a water change. I'm filling the water up. This image is backwards though, but I got four Oscars in here. Okay, the water clears up once it settles. 4 Oscars. They're all kind of chilling out right here. One convict cichlid, which is the smallest one in there, and he literally thinks he owns the tank. He bullies the Oscars around there like 4 times the size. 2 Severums, which are very peaceful fish usually, and a Jack Dempsey. Okay, you can't see him because there he is. And these are all cichlid type of fish. Okay, and I've decided, I've chose to keep this down here in my family room because, I like to watch it. I like to, just like to have it, because if I have it up in a room, then I won't see it, right? So this thing's getting filled up quick. I think it's about done, actually. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty close. It's pretty close up there. So everybody I was streaming on YouTube. I know I just jumped off abruptly, so sorry about that. And hang on, let me check something real quick. Oh. I don't know if I have audio or not on here. Oh, I do. I just went. I was talking about Facebook too. I just went on there. Okay. Um, and yeah, nobody expects me to be on Facebook Live, which I am. But Aquarium Daily audio is good. Okay. How you doing? I was up here already. I jumped down on talking on the YouTube side. So I better hang on, guys. I got to stop. This water's already good to go. Trust me, the last thing you want is this thing to overflow. So anytime you're filling up your tank, you turn the water off, and if this hose is in here, it's going to create backflow, and it's just going to suck you right back out. So it's just kind of wasting your time. So let me get this put away. Oh shit! Yeah, should you put that back in there? Don't ever have that hose hanging out the tank whenever you're trying to drain this hose. That would be bad. Really bad. All right, got this out. So, like I was saying, everybody who's on Facebook side at least, because I know, like I said, you guys on YouTube here, you guys know already, like, I can't really say much to you guys as far as basic aquarium stuff because we're all at that same general level, except for you guys who are reef, got the cool looking reef tanks, which I've been there before, but at a very beginner level. And I'd like to eventually use my saltwater tank to get there. Um, at a higher level than I was. Hang on a second. That thing's been bugging me. All right, so that's done. I got to turn on this wave maker. The little fan that blows on the surface to agitate it so it can do oxygen exchange. Plug her back in. And set it back up. Hang on, guys. Ooh, I didn't really clean the glass. I'll have to do that afterwards. I forgot. You know, sometimes this fan doesn't want to cooperate with the suction cup. It's the only drawback with these kind. You really got to get it to stick in there. There we go. Mm-hmm. Oh, are you kidding me? That was blowing. There it goes. There it goes. Really got to get that. Really got to get that. That fan moving around in there. That's what I got to get. Caroline Moore, happy 4th of July, guys. Be safe. Well, you too. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, something I didn't know about StreamYard was the comments that I get on Facebook and here all show up on StreamYard. Well, I should have realized that, but that's good. That's really good. I can turn that off my phone now. So this is basically done. I know there's stuff floating around in there, but it's going to clear up. Nothing's making a noise. There we go. And I usually something I usually do is I usually get up at like, I'm a morning person. I just said this on YouTube earlier, but I usually get up at around 6 o'clock. Okay, and I'm a morning person. I really am, because I like. Hang on, guys. I like to get the most out of my weekend. Really, I do. So that's just me. But yeah. So anyway, let me get back to this. I keep getting distracted, but when you're doing tank maintenance, you do. Let me turn this around. See, I'm getting distracted again. Then I'll get back to what I was talking about. Let me get in my chair. All right. So now I'm sitting down in a better spot so I can talk to you guys. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to start coming up here on Facebook a little bit more often because I have it integrated with StreamYard, which is a streaming platform. If you guys don't know, um, but I'm going to try to come up here more often. And I know there's a lot of people that are interested in this, but either way, when I stream, it's not. I can't sit here and just talk about fish constantly. It just doesn't happen, you know. So where's my phone at? It's way over there. Ooh, I have an idea. I think if that works. Look at that. That's a perfect spot right there. Okay. What happened? So what happened was, um, wife's like, "What happened?" What happened was, is I decided to go. It was my fault. Sorry about that. Um, I decided to go live on Facebook too. So I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on Facebook right now. Um, because and I'm going to start doing this more often. I just said that a few minutes ago, but I want to integrate Facebook with this too because whenever I explain my hobby here, when I do actually talk about fish, for anybody that's ever interested, if you ever have the urge to maybe get an aquarium, whether it's a 10-gallon, 240, 300-gallon one, you just need to know what it really all entails, what it is all involved with it, and it's not even down to the smallest one. It's not the easiest thing to have. All right, so it's a lot of maintenance involved, and the way I see it is, I like it. It's to me, it's like therapeutic. Like just take in the morning to just clean my tanks. Now, if I'm not streaming while I'm doing it, I'll have YouTube on or something. I'll just watch somebody else's and just kind of, if they have a live stream, I'll just go in the chat, whatever. It just, it's for me, it's fun. I like to do it. Um, and I've been doing this for several years and I haven't really ever gotten tired of it. There's times where I feel that I want to step back a little bit, like you get burned out if you do too much. So, but that might last about a week or two, So, but then I get back into it, and that's just what I go through once in a while. But it's not like I'm like, hey, let me tear down my tanks and get rid of everything because I won't do that. And what I'm going to do eventually too is with the Facebook Live. I think I'm on Facebook. Yeah, because Caroline Moore came up on Facebook and said, "Hey, hope everybody has a great 4th of July." And yeah, so I see now. I thought it was under the group. Oh, see, okay. So Maritza, yes, there is an option to put it under the group page. There is, and I could probably do that. I'm I'm just looking over at the computer screen right now. I probably have it set up on the wrong side. You know what? Hang on a second, guys. Let me fix this real quick. This computer should be over here on this. There we go. That's a lot better. Messing with the camera. Okay. That's what it should be under that. You're right. You know what? I might try that too. I might try that. This whole thing here is just probably, if for anybody that's watching, if or on Facebook right now, um, so I don't know if this counter up here actually shows if you're either you're in chat or whatever. Finally, Ian, you're finally off work. Nice. Enjoy the rest of your day, man. That's cool. My cat's acting silly. I should try that. See there, and I know there will be quite a few people that will probably, either be watching or come up or something. So this is kind of like a trial run, if really, pretty much is. I just typed on the Facebook thing. Okay, so anyway, yep. So you can see it came up there. All right. I just typed on the Facebook thing. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so you can see it came up there. All right. Okay. I think to I think you have to go out of StreamYard to get the thing. So Ian, okay, so Ian, I think that's the only one I see really in chat right now. If Aquarium Daily still here, so anybody that's on here right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hop off and I'm gonna go come back up if you guys want to see this. Um, okay, so you're right, Maritza. Everybody, and if you guys are interested, there's I have my YouTube. Let me turn off. I got my phone on. It's really annoying. um, I have a YouTube. Let me fix this camera. This thing's really annoying me. All right. There we go. I have a YouTube page called Our Aquatic Universe with Mike and Maritza B. So if you're ever interested, just go on there. Yes, I'm advertising my page. That's what we do. And go ahead and subscribe to it if you want. And then to also hit the notification bell if you guys want to be notified for any videos, because I've been posting videos. Um, uh, I've been posting short videos up there. Um, and not just for me, but there's a whole community of people that I'm subscribed to that are within this hobby who have so much experience about any avenue of the whole fish keeping. There's people that they just like they will steer you in the right direction for any type of fish, any type of aquarium, for anything. Okay. So, and I have on my YouTube page, if you look under, what is it, community, I'm showing all the pages that I'm subscribed to. So if you guys ever want to go up there, look under my page, and you could see everybody that I am subscribed to. It's under channels, and there's a lot. And actually, you know what? It's only showing a few. It's only show, but I'll work on that. But there's a lot of people with knowledge up here. It's crazy, and you can just go on there and ask them about their area of expertise. Really, um, yeah, so it's a good thing if you're trying to get into the hobby, if you're very, interested in it. And like I said, if you want to jump into having a big tank and you've never had a tank before, ask the questions, because if you get, like, say, a 90, 110, or 150 gallon tank and you don't know what you're doing, figure it out first because yes, you will learn it along the way. A lot of us actually have, so I'm not trying to be a hypocrite, but I did look into a lot of YouTube videos before I jumped into a big tank. And depending on what type of fish you have, some are more neat. I don't want to say neater fish. Some are more messier fish, but you know how to take care of your stuff. It's all good. Okay, so that's pretty much that as far as explaining fish keeping to. And this is directed toward the people for Facebook, which there are people here on Facebook, or at least watching. Maybe I know Maritza's here on the Facebook. He also has a group page called, okay, yeah, so there is a group page on Facebook called Our Aquatic Universe, and it's not the same as here. It's Maritza is pretty much the one running. Like, she took admin. She posts all these cool things on there, and once in a while I'll post maybe like a video from here on there, but pretty much it's all different. Okay, it has a lot of interesting videos on there. Some things that we all never seen before, that you'll just be like, what, didn't even think something like that existed. um I like big tanks and I cannot lie. Yep, I think we all do, man. I think we all do. Let's see, Ian. Dee Dee, what's going on? um a big tank is harder and heavier to set up. Yeah, but big tanks are cool though. So we had moved. Let me show you. This is the 150 right here. I just cleaned it, so that's why I got all that stuff on the floor. Um, and I did that tank maintenance over there on that tank. That's the flower horn. Um, don't let that fool you. There's way more light on the camera that's coming in that there really is in the tank. But I do have to be careful because it does get some algae growth in there. And there is the 150 I just cleaned with the Oscars. And I love having it because it's literally right. We have our chairs right here, and the TV's right there, so we can just sit here and stare at the fish, which we do. Me and her do a lot. We sit here, we'll be on TV, we'll be watching TV, but at the same time, like, these fish are always like just doing something stupid and interesting. We'll just sit here and watch them. And Mel, the flower horn over there. Dee Dee, got the dragon that you did give away. That is some really nice work. It was not. I was not expecting the quality to be so nice. He does a great. Yeah, that's cool. You got it. Matt L does do a really good job at those, uh, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. Let's see what else you guys got going on today. I know me and her. Um, we got a friend that's just stopping by because she's deploying for God knows how long. So she can be stopping by later this afternoon to visit. Yeah, you kept two. You kept two. I think you just kept the really cool looking one. But you did get me a couple of those for my birthday. Like, they're like two different types of dragons. One that has like the wings, and like, what is it, the a Chinese dragon, and then do they both have wings, like the English version of dragons? I can't remember. I gotta look at it. June, I need to add a UV sterilizer to two tanks. I've never had one, a UV. I've never used one of those. Um, the tank that I go clean every couple of weeks over at a really small business here locally. It's a 39 gallon, and she's got two goldfish in there. What kind are they? I don't know if they're like the Sheboygan goldfish. I don't know too much about goldfish, but um, let me fix this thing. I'm literally holding my camera in my hand because, and it's on one of those like selfie sticks that you could, the feet go like this. You could set up. So I'm literally just like holding it, but it comes in handy for turning things like so you could like maneuver it pretty quickly. Um, for yeah, so she has one on the tank that I go clean every couple of weeks. And I told her I'm like I'm not a business, um, but I didn't say it in a mean way. I'm just saying I'm not. I'm not actually like in the fish tank cleaning tanks type of business. If I was, that would be an idea, but I would feel like I'd be restricting myself to fresh water. I could do salt, but ooh, cleaning someone else's saltwater tank. I mean, it's no different than your own, but when you get into like reef tank cleaning, I can't do that. Like, you know, like, I wouldn't want to touch that one. Yes, no, you're right. Window tanks need it. So, I mean, that is a good idea. Honestly, June, I never thought about it. I never thought about getting that UV sterilizer for that tank, but that's crazy. I'd never thought about that. But window tanks do need it. You have one on your 375 gallon. Wow, that's crazy. Man, I wouldn't even know where to put a. Well, I would. I'd put a 375 gallon tank right there, and I would swap it out with that one. That's what I would do. So, I clean my reef the same way I clean my planted tanks. See, I don't have planted tanks either. I have a 20 gallon that has three smallish plants. Like like they're all the same. All three are the same type. That's the only live plants that I have in any tanks because I'm just horrible with live plants. I really am. You won't put a 375 anywhere. You see that? But yet she puts a laughing face, and that's why I don't have 375 gallon because she's like, nope. That's how it's coming off to me. But what she doesn't understand is having a 375 gallon tank would be awesome. But she just doesn't understand that. And it would fit. It would have to go that door right there. You'd have to take off the door and just put it right there. That's what I'm saying. Just put it right there. Just bring around that back door right there. For the 360, I got rid of the kitchen table. Yeah. See, you gotta sacrifice when you really want to get what tanks you want, right? Oh my god, no. So it's mostly just me and Maritza here. How often do we really use the kitchen table? Pretty much never, unless we have like people over or something, like a holiday, special occasion. But I don't even think today we're gonna use that kitchen table. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys, I don't make it contagious. Right, Dee Dee? You're right. Not utilize that easy access door. uh, this tank actually fit in the front door, but if I could, I did buy, or I didn't buy. I know I did buy a 180 one time, but then I returned the purchase because I couldn't find anybody to help me move it. Sad, isn't it? But maybe one day. What's the biggest tank that? What's the biggest tank that you think any y'all, except for Maritza, what's the biggest tank that you guys think is 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 what's the word? For inside of your house? You know, like what's your actual, like if you have it in like your living room area, what's the biggest tank? And I know it depends the size of the room. You know, let's say average living room size. I don't know what size this is. It goes from the front to the back. But um yeah, what's the biggest size that you think that's acceptable? That's the word I was trying to find. That's acceptable that you think you could have. Well, you know, what's the max size? Do you put, well, when my company comes over, you could get all fancy and put TV. Oh yeah, I put TV trays in front. So we I don't have TV trays, but our chairs that these chairs that we use, I got a bunch of clutter right here. But oh, which reminds me, I'll show you in a second here. Um, we have these little swivel things that this thing is on right here, and me and her will just sit here and we'll watch TV, you know, and we're good to go. Like if it's just us two. Um, I would think a 180 is the most is for the most part. Yeah. Well, June, you got what? You said a 360? I'd love to have that inside. I got an empty 8 foot wall in my living room, but my floor wouldn't hold it. Yeah. That's why whenever, well, when I moved in this house, I didn't really think about having fish tanks. That was like, what year is this? Let's see, huh, 7 years ago. But I wanted to get a concrete slab, so we have a concrete slab. I'm in the kitchen more now. Can't see what holds my floor. So yeah, if you have a crawl space, that's definitely definitely a that would be, you know, you're limited with that. They raised the flooring closer to the level of the rest of the house. Yeah. So the only way I could relate to that is if I go like as far as my tanks upstairs. I have the largest one I have upstairs is a 65, but it's sitting on, like it's directly above my front door. Like there's like an office room above the front door, and there's like a wall that sticks out behind the front door. So when you open the door, there's like an adjacent wall that sticks out about 2 3 feet 3 feet. So upstairs it's exactly on above that support. So it's I think it's plenty good. I'd love to have 1,000 gallon. Yeah, that would be insane. 1,000 gallons. You know, you'd be like, would it be out further or tall or wide? You know, like you'd have to, if you had the choice of the dimensions of it. Basement's concrete so that I keep my tanks. And my house is from the 20s, so it's old bones. Yeah, I think this house. Yeah, I think this house is um, from the. It was built in '79. Hang on one second, guys. One second. I gotta clean that up still. I'm just gonna lay this down. Hang on, guys. You're gonna stare at the ceiling for a second. Move. Okay, back. All right. My last previous house was built in 1941. The wood underneath was beautiful and real wood. That's cool. Actually, okay. Also, I'm renting. I'm grateful. My landlord doesn't mind keep tanks downstairs, but I can't do any major. No, we get it. I get it. The door sets the limits. Well, considering where I would put a tank in this house would be like in this room right here, like swapping out, like say that tank, or I could move that tank, put the 150 right there, and then Mel will get a whole 150-gallon by himself, and then I could put uh, what'd you say, a 300 and something gallon right there. I think that would work because if the door sets the limits, that door right there, that whole thing come right off. Okay, that whole thing come right off. Let me wait for a response on that one. No, it won't work. Oh man, maybe one day. I could I could bridge the tanks. When I first moved the Finden to this room, we had double doors where the garage door used to be. Now I'm definitely limited. We replaced the doors with double doors. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So something I want to show you guys is we got our new stickers in. We got our new stickers, and let me show them. So first I'll show you the ones. These are the ones I'm still gonna be giving these out too. These are I still got a stack of these left, but these are the old ones. Okay, with just my name on it because they're still legit because I'm up here by myself quite frequently still. So um, and we got a whole stack of new. Look at that, whole stack of new ones. Just came in yesterday I think. So here's the new one. You can see. Let me focus this. Is this backwards? People, let me know if it's backwards. Is that sticker backwards, or is it right? Is it to you? Is it the right way? Hang on, let me look. Let me get on here. Oh, it's the right way. Okay, it's not backwards. Gotcha. So this is our new sticker. Let me put it back up here. Okay, you got. If I get this thing to focus, that would be amazing. Um, it's a 4-inch by 4-inch sticker. It's got the logo. It's got our faces. Of course, why would you not want our faces on our sticker? And it says Our Aquatic Universe with Mike and Maritza B. And it's got the website on top too, turn2aquatics.com. So the website is kind of a basic website. We're working on it, trying to make it better, trying to make it just doing a lot of upgrades, whatever you want to call it, updating things. Um, so we're gonna be bringing these. If anybody wants one, I'll send these out. I have no problem doing that. These are just for giving away anyway. Um, I think I seen once where I was on where somebody was streaming, and I think I saw my sticker in the background. I was like, "Hey, it's my sticker." It's always cool seeing that, you know. But I think I've seen that like one time. We need to update the merchandise. Now we've been trying to update the merchandise. Remember the website was acting all weird and like deleting it and stuff, but that's an ongoing thing. But we do need to. So yeah, I'll be bringing these. Also bringing these to the Clash um, in September, and I'll be bringing them to Daytona when we go to our first ever Aquashella. It'll be fun, and maybe Maritza, should we bring them to the your Depeche Mode concert in October in Washington D.C.? Just start handing them out, or just start sticking them up in random places. Is that illegal? Is that considered graffiti? I don't think I've ever actually peeled off the if I when I all the stickers I collected from everybody. I never like peel them off. I just kind of keep them stacked up, set them somewhere. I haven't really set them up anywhere. Wait, what are all those faces for? Is that saying are those faces meaning that it's a great idea or is that like that's stupid? I don't know. Maybe. Ooh, here's an idea. Maybe when we're at the concert because we're literally like okay, so if she hasn't told you, she said had money off to the side, okay, or if she's paying it off right now, I don't know. um, we're literally going to be how like on a stage there's like that center part that sticks out where people can walk out where they're singing, and she's like no, she's like don't do that. I could throw one up on stage when they're up there singing, and then they'll have a sticker. They wouldn't pick it up. What better way to get it out there than, or you could hand it. You know what? When he walks out, when Dave Gahan's singing up there from Depeche Mode, you could be like, and then hand him a sticker. That's what I'm saying. Then Depeche Mode will know who our aquatic universe is with Mike and Maritza. They wouldn't throw that shit in the trash. Hey, I don't think they would. I don't think they would. That's what I'm sticking with. Let me say I unpacked a huge stickers would be cool on the back. Hey, I should put one of the stickers on my guitar. On my guitars, you could put a sticker on your drum set, Maritza. How about that? That'd be funny. That would actually be really cool because I had an old guitar with stickers on it. But let's see. What time is it? New local Austin. What's going on, man? How you doing? I'm just up here talking about absolutely nothing. That's right. I don't know why I keep saying new. I just call you by your first name, Mike. Same name. I know we've already went over this before. Actually, when we talked about this, you were up on a stream with Vibes, and it was during the Keystone Clash. It was super late at night on the East Coast. I was already back in the room just chilling, and you were up on the stream with Vibes. I remember that. So that was pretty cool. And I still remember the video you and Vibes put up from Whataburger. That shit is so funny. Oh man. But today, yeah, like I said, we have a friend coming over later on, so who's deploying and just getting this place kind of cleaned up. It needs it. Talk about nothing. So so I need to find out, dude. I need to find out like whenever you have a stream or something up, or next time I have it, whenever like plan something like because I want to come up on one of your streams or something and just do a live stream, be as a guest or something sometime. There she is. We need to go shopping. Go to the store. That's what we got to do. Get some food. So, but yeah, man, Mike, we should plan that sometime. Um, but anyway, everybody, I'm gonna have to go. We got stuff. It's like 11. It's 10 something here, so we got to get some stuff started. Get things going. I got my two tanks downstairs cleaned up, and yeah. So I want to thank everybody for stopping by today. I will see you guys on streams, and I really appreciate everything. So yeah, everybody, we got June, Dee Dee, Mike, um, Ian, and I'm scrolling way back here. I want to appreciate you guys stopping by. It's on the YouTube side. Facebook, there's one person up. I don't know who it is, but the one person that came in for Facebook, thank you. Appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later. All right. Have a great 4th of July.